America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. Now from the home of the Rays, Tropic. And now here is Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Dan Dilo, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Line toward the alley in left center. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Ball 4, take your base.
New inning set to get underway, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto, and that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Lau is in his tracks now. 1 gone. No one on with 1 down, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second, scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Count is 2-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes able to track it down for the 3rd out.
That's ball 4.
So here is Jared Walsh. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hit.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Slater will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Luis Aviles comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Into the box, Tommy Pham. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Number 25 with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Now here's the first offering. Pham's off and running. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
He's out.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Michael Conforto is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. A ball and no strikes. This one's down to third. Crawford gloves it. And there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Giving chase is Benintendi. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Now into the box, Jared Walsh. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Luis Aviles. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Darno aboard here at first with nobody out. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So next to bat will be Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dave. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And the screwball got him swinging 1 gun.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is... One-run game comes to an
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Mike, we know it. Failure's a part of this great game. How do major leaguers deal with adversity when the times get tough?
Well, that's a great question. I think they go through it in a variety of different ways. I think some guys, for me personally, I went into the video room. I tried to really understand and see how.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays. And stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for strike 1. Dan D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. First pitch of the AB on its way.
The right field. 1-0. Defense.
1 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is low and outside for a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Next up is Matt Chapman. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Hold.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Matt Olson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Piscotty at second. Chapman first. One gone. Very weakly on the ground. And that misses 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in there.
The payoff pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. The throw is wild, and it gets away. 2 men on, 2 out. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A's strand a couple. Still no score. Half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Allen. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
2 balls and a strike now. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that's the first out. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit
1-1-1.
And that's the second out. And that brings up Chad Pinder. First pitch of the AB now. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out toward second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Jeremy Ironman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. Striding in for Oakland, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last debut. And that's taken for strike 1. And And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. One gone for the A's here in the third. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit in the air down the left field line. And foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Bullet back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. We're back from Oakland right after this. Bottom of the inning now. Standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. Grounded up the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Batter will be Austin Allen. The first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. Now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. So now into the box is Chad Pinder, who collected a base hit his first time up. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Looked like he wanted to
One and
clobber
one.
that one, but it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up for the A's, Jeremy Ironman. 0-1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Slater. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next, here is Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. And now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Slater's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. No hits to this point.
The first baseman, Matt
First offering.
1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Ball 2 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last
3 balls,
one
1
was.
strike.
The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Nate Eovaldi will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make a damn right there.